With me in the studio to talk about an upcoming Writers' Festival, we have with us two of the organizers from the committee, who happens to be Catherine. Welcome.
Hello. Thank
and
you.
And Renee Tayo is with us.
Yeah.
So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
What is the proper name of the Writers' Festival?
Well, it's the St. Lawrence Writers' Festival.
Thank you.
And there's an important tagline.
Yes.
For readers and writers alike.
Oh, I like that.
Isn't that
I
good?
like that. And when, Rennie, when is this happening?
So it's happening in September of this year. It'll run for 3 days. For an event of our nature, it's quite a surprise and startling to have the 5th, 6th, and 7th of September will be the dates that we'll run.
Awesome.
Chock full of authors. If we didn't have so many authors, we wouldn't have
the days. So, talking of authors, who will be here?
We're going to have a number of very prominent authors, Linwood Barclay among them, certainly a very prominent author out of Toronto. We also have Ali Hassan, a comedic author who will be a wonderful addition, and a number of local authors
we have some award-winning authors that will be coming too, do we not?
Yes.
A lot of award-winning and currently award-nominated.
Yes.
So, because we're doing pretty much every genre of writing. So the thrillers like Linwood Barclay and mysteries. But the mystery writer from Ottawa, Brenda Chapman, is nominated for Best Novel of the Year in Canada for a mystery. And Drew Hayden Taylor and our own Rod Carley are nominated for the Stephen Leacock Award this year. So
it's exciting, though, isn't it?
Maggie Wheeler will be here in town for the mystery panel. So many prominent authors are on their way.
Yeah,
I like it. It. So let's talk about the opening day, which is September the 6th, correct?
The 5th.
5th.
Yeah.
Friday.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I read the wrong question.
The full day will be the 6th. See, that's what you meant.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. You helped me out. Okay, so let's start with the 5th. What is happening on the 5th?
Well, we're going to have an introductory opening at the Brockville Arts Hub to kick off the evening. And then the event that's really very near and dear to my heart is our evening on Friday night will be a Nightmare on the Narrows horror reading cruise. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be over the top. We're going to have jump scares on board. The Captain Andy is very much on board with us decorating the ship in a the channel, the people on board have bought tickets, and then we're going to stop in the Narrows, perhaps near Molly's Gut. We haven't worked out all those logistics, and it's going to sit there. And then
while
while we're doing the reading.
Oh, that's neat.
It's going to be
and we
very
promise
creepy.
no one will be thrown overboard. But,
You're not responsible for anybody else.
It's a loose
if
promise.
They jump overboard, but we can't do anything about that. But
okay,
yeah,
so that is what time?
That's at 9 o'clock,
Yes.
so we make sure it's dark when they're out there. And shout out to Thousand Island Seaway Cruises for being so amenable to do this at that hour of the night.
I'm sure that he's going to enjoy it. Okay, Captain
He's very
Andy's going to enjoy
artsy,
it.
he says.
Alrighty.
Just before that, I should mention Wayne Johnson, who was also just nominated for Canada Reads, and he's got a lot of awards.
Yes.
He's going to be interviewed prior to there'd be the opening ceremonies, Wayne being interviewed, and then out for the Nightmare.
Okay, that's on the 6th.
That's the Friday. Yeah.
Okay.
The 5th of September.
The 5th.
Yeah.
Now I'm confused. Opening is on the 5th.
Yes.
Yeah.
But your boat is not going out until the 6th.
No,
It's going on the 5th.
Friday night
Okay.
as well. Yes.
So you're going to have an interview with,
Wayne Johnson on the 5th,
and then you're going out.
we go out
Okay.
on the Narrows.
I'm with you. The following day, what is the lineup?
That's a full day
Yes.
of
Yeah.
different authors' events. So there's a comedy a panel,
to it, yes.
and that will include Ali Hassan, which is just amazing.
Okay.
And of course, Rod Carley and
Yeah.
a few other writers. And
We have a contemporary fiction panel
Yeah.
that'll be taking place. And the nice thing about all these events is that you can attend them individually. So
Yeah.
you can get an entire package for the week or for the weekend, and or you can, if you want to see the humor panel, you pay to just go to that at the Arts Hub. So we're really making it cost effective for those who want to attend.
Which is a good idea. And the other thing too is your website for people, because we've talked a little bit about pricing, but people should go to the website to
Yes.
see what, because everything is a little bit different.
And like right now, we don't have tickets up for sale.
Yes.
But we will soon. And but you know, one of the really cool things about this, like this committee started because downtown Brockville wanted to have something.
Yes.
And the Saturday is also a street closure day for the King
Yes.
West Arts Festival.
yes.
So we can do things out on the street as well. But downtown Brockville have been with us. When Rainey came to talk to Rotary, I'm like, hey, because this is what downtown Brockville wanted to do.
Yes.
And once we connected, Rainey brought a whole committee. And we've
Perfect.
got a bookseller from Gananoque, Beggars
Yes.
Banquet, so she's been
Yes.
really helpful.
Very
we
much
have
so.
Medium Effort on
Yes.
King Street, and the library, and of course the Art Center also are going to be putting on a special event on Saturday night in honor of our festival called Write 'em Up, where 3 comedy, comedians do their bit,
Yes,
and
yes.
then they get basically roasted
Aha!
by 3 comedy writers.
Whoa!
Yeah. So,
But
yeah,
so that ends up our evening.
Yeah, it's going to be a great Saturday with, I think we have 7 different items
Yeah.
taking place that people can sign up to.
And that's the day Linwood Barkley will be
Yes.
speaking. So at 3 o'clock on the Saturday, the 6th of September, Linwood Barkley, if he's a favorite, he's an international best-selling author. And so if people just want to come for that, there'll be tickets specifically for that.
Website is?
It's really long. It's
Okay. All right.
is
St. Lawrence Writers
So-
Festival.
Just Google it. I'll tell our viewers, just Google
Yeah.
St. Lawrence Writers Festival,
Yeah.
and it's in September, and it's Brockville, so you'll be able to find it. It'll
and
be
if they
much
go
easier.
go to our Facebook page, St. Lawrence Writers Festival, and then there's links there to go to it
Yes.
because it's it's got this big long.
Well, I mean, I've seen the poster has a lot of faces on here,
It
so
has a lot
yeah.
of faces, but the QR code just allows you to get right into the website.
Very, very handy indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, now you've talked about panels. What? Just explain to our viewers what you mean by the panels and wherever they're going to be.
So typically that's going to be the series of authors, if it's contemporary fiction or the comedic, or even in our case, in my case on the Friday, it's going to be people reading some excerpts or some poetry,
okay.
as the
Yes.
case may be.
Okay.
There might be a moderator that is
Yes.
introducing them, and they do a little bit of a bio and then get into what they're reading.
Okay.
And then we leave the ability for a Q&A afterwards, so
Perfect.
that there's some audience participation for people who have a dying need to know something about
Yes.
a particular author or
Yes.
a book that's coming out. They'll be able to ask that question, maybe ask them about the creative process. So yeah, so that's how many of them are going to be set up.
Okay.
We have a few interesting little twists. We have one event where we're going to have an author or a publisher do a book critique.
Yes.
And he's going to take a person's manuscript, read X number of pages of it, and so we're putting a few little nice wrinkles in that become a little more interactive for
idea.
people.
That's
so
a
that
good
happens
idea.
beforehand. Somebody can submit 25 pages and then get face-to-face with the publisher to
Okay,
critique their book.
Let's just make sure that our viewers understand this. So this individual, gentleman or woman,
A gentleman.
a gentleman,
Yeah.
will need to receive
Yes.
these
Yes.
manuscripts from you people. So are you doing a call out?
We'll be doing a call out for that because there is a cost for that.
Yes, yes.
And then they get to sit with him, and as he tells them what he thinks about their direction that their book is going in so far.
Yeah.
So that's something that you usually don't get the ability to get. And so that's really cool. And how we've partnered with so many people in Brockville is just fabulous. And some of the sponsorships that we've received are, it's just sort of bizarre. You wouldn't expect so many people to love reading and love books, and they just pop up. And
Yeah.
so,
Oh, reading isn't going to go away.
No, let's hope
Yes.
stories never go away, because
They
they take us
won't.
to a different world.
They do.
Sometimes a horror-filled.
Sometimes we'll scare people.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Exactly.
Sometimes.
Okay, so you've got a little bit for everybody.
Yes.
Whether you're a reader, a writer, or whatever. You just want to come and
And
hear
Sunday
these
we'll have a
people.
lot of mystery writers, and they're coming from Ottawa. And of course, Maggie Wheeler, as Rainey mentioned, is the queen of Seaway crime.
Yes,
So-
yes, we love Maggie.
Yeah.
We love Maggie for sure. Thank you very much for coming in today, sitting
Thank
down
you.
with me.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure we're going to hear much more about this
Could,
and read
could I
about
put
it.
just a little bit of a plug in for our committee?
Of course.
This isn't happening without Rod and Sophie and Catherine, of course, myself, Wendy, Dennis, Allison at Beggar's Banquet, certainly Kathleen.
at Meeting Matter.
Right, so in the library, our public library. So I really want to put a plug in for them. A lot of the hours are being spent on our own time, but man, we're really coming up with something that's very good.
We've all become fast friends.
I would imagine
true,
you
too.
have. Yeah, I
Yeah.
would imagine you have. And all volunteer driven.
Yes. Absolutely.
Indeed. If is this something that you're hoping that you're going to capitalize on and have it again next year?
Every
with
year
every
we're-
twist.
We're calling it our inaugural, and
Yes.
so we're really planning next year. We thought, we're sort of laid back this year, and we're really not. But
Yes,
next
yes.
year is going to be even wilder.
So are you going to have a suggestion box in case there's somebody out
That's a
there?
good idea.
Excellent.
Is
Yes,
going
good
to
thought.
Yeah.
like right off the top, I can think of Louise Penny.
Right.
We tried for Louise Penny, but she was busy.
Well, yes, she is.
So you do
Yes.
have to ask a long time in advance.
Oh, you
so
do.
That's
Well, you're
what I
learning. Yeah,
think.
you're learning that as you go. You
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
You can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, right.
9
when you're
months.
finished here, you're on next year.
Yeah.
And,
You have
and
to
a real ringer with this has been Rod Carley, because he knows so many
Everybody.
authors
There you
and
go.
writers. We drop a name and he said, I'll contact them.
Yes.
So it really is
Yes.
quite stunning. And so for this being a first time in the area,
Mm-hmm.
and with the people that we have coming, it's just going to get bigger and better over the coming years.
It's just amazing. And writers have been contacting us. Hey,
You're
we
going
hear
to have
this is
that.
going on.
Yeah.
You're going to have
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you ever
All
so
Canadian. Elbows up.
much. Elbows up. All Canadian. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Noreen.
It's our pleasure.